Welcome to this episode of BeamNG Roadkill, where we finally do wheelies again in short fashion. Okay, a little bit of a spur of the moment type of thing here, because the last episode I tried to record just failed. I was never going to use this truck, and with all the stuff with Stubby Bob recently, being bought by Finnegan, I was kind of like, man, I missed that old video from years ago that I did where I made a T-Series do wheelies. I want to do it again. And I think I have a scheme. This might fail epically, but I think I have a scheme here. I can't put the motor in the back, but this is a shortened frame D-Series. What I am thinking here is, I was going to put a big block in the Redneck Express, but I put a locking torque converter in it, and I fixed the RPM issue, where, to go 75 mile an hour, I was at 4,000 RPM. So we're going to put the big block that was going to go in that truck in this truck, slap a blower on it, and try to make as much torque as I possibly can. And just see if I put a converter with like a low stall or a high stall on it and go to the drag strip, if I can drag a trailer hitch full red wagon with the engine in the front. I think it's doable. I am not sure I'm going to be able to pull that off because all the weight is in the front, but when I think about it, there are wheelie cars that have engines in the front, and I struggle to make some drag cars do no wheelie. So I think if I fudge around with it, and if I get on the prep of a drag strip, I think I can make it wheelie, especially with these big wheels. If I can get it right. All right, let's begin. Big block. That's all we need for this combination is just a big block. Where is engine? There we go. Seep, of course. We're putting 621 in it. How I usually build my big blocks is I usually just put a forged bottom end on them. I don't go anything crazier than that. I don't stroke them out. We're gonna put a oil cooler in it. I'm gonna need a rad support too. Yeah, we'll leave this. I'm just gonna put a high performance radiator. Gonna put electric fans. I'll put a race pan on it. You know what? No. We ain't gonna need it. We ain't gonna need it. Alright, bottom end, that's all we do. Cam. No cam. Adjustable rev limiter, we are gonna need that. High performance distributor. This is where I go a little off the beaten path here. I'm gonna put stage 3 internals in here just so, we make sure. Chic and boogie. Supercharger. Let's get rid of that hood. just for the time being. Large blower. I don't know if I want to do that. Twin 4-barrel carburetors. I don't want to make it complicated. Put a spacer on it because I think we need it. Yeah, race performance carbs. She's got to make power. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Yeah. Does not look rusty, so just leave it polished. All right. Transmission. We put a 3-speed in it. Not gonna put overdrive. It's rear-wheel drive. We ain't gonna need the trans brake. I'm gonna put a high stall converter in it so I can really lock it up. Yeah. Alright, little gubbins real quick. Dashboard, shifter, automatic ratchet shifter. Yeah. No range selector. Is it just going to blow the tires off, or will it stall? Yeah, it ain't going to do it on pavement. And I think this thing is good turning radius. And it's pretty fast. All right. I think we have potential here. First up, rear gear. It's a 410. I might want that. It's a limited slip rear. Wonder if a locking rear diff would be better. But big one, receiver hitch. Take that receiver out. Is there even... There's nothing there. It is just hanging. So if I put a I don't even have the option of putting weight on it. All right. I need more weight in the back somehow. That ain't gonna work. All right. I'm gonna throw her on a trailer. We're going to the drag strip. All right. Let's give it a try. Oh. Oh, it wanted to. Oh, it wanted to. There's still a lot of weight in the front, but it wanted to. We try second gear. All right. I think it needs more RPM in first. Let's give it more RPM. Oh, it's gonna do it. Let's do 6,000. It wants to. Let me see what options are. Diff. What could I do with tires? I don't know how much breathing room I have with rear tires. Oh, there are. There are bias ply tires. Those might do better. Those will not. Those might do better. Let's do them front and rear. Goal here is, I want it to do wheelies and I want it to be cool. And bias ply tires, we gotta have it sound better. So, loud blower. Maybe more boost? That's a lot of boost. Oh, yes. It wants to. It wants to. Will it do it on pavement? Oh, it's just gonna blow the tires off on normal pavement. Let's see, is it any better here? Oh, it wants to so bad. Oh, this was a good idea. All right. We are on to something. Let me try a few things. All right, welded the diff. I put a spare tire in the back. What else did I do? Welded the diff, spare tire. I think that's it. Let's try. Oh, it's good, but we're still not dragging trailer hitch. Oh, damn. I'm in between that zone where it's like it's too much. It's gonna get to too much boost. Is there anything on the nose that I could remove? I can't remove the dashboard. The roll cage would probably be pretty good, but I don't want to get rid of that. Let's get rid of those. We don't need them. I mean, if I went methanol, which I don't think I can, unfortunately, that would help. What about a bigger rear spare here? I can't change the tire on it though. Wait, rear mounted air tanks. Now, hold on. Those might add some good weight. Oh, I took the rear sway bar off. That's not going to help us here. Oh. Yeah, if I spin the tires, it's just gonna lose it all. There we go. Oh, it can do better. I feel like I need to mess with the converter more. It's not hard. I just don't want to put an adjustable converter in this. A locking torque converter would not help me here. And I know if I turn the stall down, it's not going to build as much boost. Oh, it actually built a little bit more. Wait. No. It really needs to slip that converter more. A manual transmission would solve this whole issue. Do want this to be drivable, though. That's the big thing. What would take weight off the nose? Because I want to be able to do that all the time. Now, let's try again. Let's try again. I gotta try to shift it midair. Keep that momentum. Oh, it loses momentum. Wonder what would happen if I did it at the end of the prep. Oh, it does not like that. Wonder what would happen if I just... Alright, neutral dropping it is not the way to go. There's gotta be a way. Alright, it does not like that. Drags the trailer hitch, but it needs to be more violent. Alright, I'll have to return here. Let's see what else I could potentially do. We're off to a good start, though. And we return with a much better setup, in my opinion. The Seep Big Block is good, but I wanted violence. I want this thing, when you see it wheelie, you're gonna go, holy shit. The Seep motor did it. I was able to put it on the trailer hitch, but longevity, violence. I want to bend the rear axle when this thing lands with all of that big block weight in front of it. So, that means we now have a 454 big block Chevy from the PGP engine mod with a 6171 supercharger or 671 blower. It's a big boy. It is a big blower. This is like Australia level of burnout blowers. Of course, carbureted. Got the exhaust pipes going out the hood. And it needed a goofy scoop. So I honestly think it works out better. We got a mailbox as a scoop. And I think this is going to have the violence that we need. It is a turbo 400 in it. It's a big block Chevy. It's got a big blower. It's making a lot of boosts, a lot of torque. I think in second gear, it can wheelie for a good amount of distance. And we're here to see how far we can do that for. And just listen to it. It's good. Let's line up. Maybe I'll make a pass. Unless I got to abort. That's an abort. Yeah, it likes to go left and right. Oh, that pass didn't even count. Oh my. Okay. This thing has a lot of power. Alright, we're not even going to worry about staging it. Oh my god! And now you see, this is the violence I wanted. Alright, let's see how she does here. Oh. This thing is rude. This thing is rude. Oh, look at the headers getting hot. I forgot that PGP does that. Should it do wheelies? No, but it does them well. That violent landing. Oh. Now let's see. That's to the wall. Oh my god. At least it felt like it was going to the wall. That is scary to do in first person. Oh my god. That was to the wall. That had wheel spin. Man, I almost need like a compass in here. beam axle is holding up. Alright, I gotta try and make a pass. I have to. Oh, that's sketchy. 1050. Man, this thing is in this thing is in competitive range of episode 120. It may have to run. It's actually fast. Oh. Yeah, it's not perfect. Actually, how good of a burnout does it do? Oh my god, how the headers glow. This thing is awesome. All right. There we go. We have built a new Stubby Bob. Stubby Robert? I don't know. Stubby D series? Something along those lines. It wheelies. It's violent. It's fast, kind of. It's a really goofy vehicle, and I think I know what I want to do with this next. I want to make it streetable. I don't know if there's a way that I could put taillights on it. If I could put taillights on it, put a dash in it, put a boost gauge and whatnot so I can see things better in first person, take it on a road trip and try to do wheelies at as many drag strips as I possibly can. I think that'd be a fun deal. But that's going to have to wait. You'll probably see this thing in the next episode because the next episode is going to be a fleet video. I'm going to record that over a course of many weeks and many long hours trying to get a bunch of vehicles ready because episode 120 is going to be a steep challenge. We're going to be racing against the Bruckle Ravix. A new mod by RLS Studios. Should finally unveil it, I guess, because you're going to know next episode. So, junk like this needs to beat the Ravix in the quarter mile or dirt. Yeah, I'm still figuring out how to do that episode, but you're definitely going to see this thing. Definitely a few vehicles from the past season of episodes here. The fleet video is going to be a lot of work because it's a lot of engine swaps, a lot of tuning. God, there's probably going to be a dyno day for at least like 5 or 6 cars. Yeah, there's going to be some butchery. Will this thing get attention? Probably, but it's low on the list. All right, well, hope you enjoyed. If you have any other ideas for our stubby wheelie creation here, let me know. I would be interested in doing other goofy shit with it. Ooh, sled pull. All right, you'll be seeing more of this thing. Hopefully you have enjoyed. See you next time. Goodbye.